My name is Renaud Visage. I'm the CTO and co-founder of Enventbrite. We're a ticketing company and we do a lot of music events in Germany and elsewhere in the world. So we started in 2006. We started in San Francisco and in the US. We always had the idea that we were going to use technology to fill a void, and the void was all the small and medium-sized events that had no solution to help them manage their event, to sell tickets. There was no platform at the time that was catering to these types of event organizers. So we saw that there was a need. There was technology that was very adapted to that type of interaction that they were looking for between the organizers and their attendees. So we decided to create a platform that's self-service, that's very easy to use, that can be set up in a few minutes, and apply that to as many events as possible, what we call the long tail of events. So not the big events that already had solutions in place from bigger players that had a lot of inventory, but instead to really focus on more of the niche events. So we launched that platform in 2006 in San Francisco. We were used a lot in the tech scene at the beginning. San Francisco is a big tech hub. There's a lot of training seminars and all other types of meetings between people involved in technology. And slowly we started expanding into other areas of events like classes, workshops, conferences, business meetings, networking. All types of events started using our platform because it was open, it was self-service, and people liked that. They could get set up in a few minutes and start selling tickets. No one else was offering that at the time. That's really our key differentiator. We've always wanted to be a platform and not a service. So we build the tools that enable us to scale with technology and not with people. And that's where we invest most of our resources. All the venture capital that we raised has been to improve our technology, to make even better tools that use the latest and greatest technologies out there to enhance the experience both of organizers and attendees. I can give you the number of events we've had in the music space last year. We had 40,000 events, both big festivals and smaller concerts. So I'm sure we have a lot of independent bands that are using us to book their tours in different cities, in smaller venues that are not ticketed by an exclusive provider. Most of the major venues still have contracts and things like that from past days. We're trying to break that as well, but it takes longer. But we're a very good tool for independent bands who want to take control of their box office and stop relying on the venue to sell or a promoter in between to sell their tickets. They can go independent fully and take control of the monetary aspects as well. We handle the logistics of payments, of paying you out, sending you the money after the event or at regular intervals as you sell tickets. So you can always use this cash to build your event, to promote it, and to do anything you need to make your event successful. Yeah, we try to find partnerships that help both sides, so services that are peripheral to us, like SurveyMonkey that does surveys post-events, for example, MailChimp that allow, there's an equivalent in Germany, but MailChimp is a contact management system where you can email and get feedback on open rates and things like that. So we try to find complementary services that can help sell each other. And that's really the best partnerships there are. We also have an API that's open that anybody can integrate with, and that's been very successful in creating apps that we hadn't thought about that help the bands, for example, list their upcoming tours on different platforms and sell tickets to us at the same time. So there's a lot of tools that go into creating the best experience overall and integrating with the right tools for bands to manage anything related to their events. I think just like any other business, you need to create your customer base. So it's going to be the fans that love you, that want to listen to you next time you're in town. It's going to be people who admire you, I don't know, friends of friends who want to discover you. So you have to build your online presence. I think that's the first step. So people find you, be on all the platforms that people use to discover music, be connected with all the different players in the music space, and then do your promotion non-stop. Like, it's not because you have a show only next week that you should stop after doing your promotion. You have to engage your customers all the time. I think that's the big change over the last few years. It's people tend to be more faithful. They tend to stick to brands or to bands or to movies that they like, and they want to keep hearing from them and to be part of the inside circle almost. So if you can create that type of ambience around your brand or your band, then that's, I think, the best way to engage people and convince them when the time comes that they have to buy a ticket for your show, because they've been waiting so long and hearing such great things about you that they just can't wait. Social media and mobile, when you combine the both, that's really powerful. Social media came first, and on all the mobile devices, if you can find a way to engage your fan base all the time by creative ways that don't necessarily require an investment in cash, then you can create like exclusive content that's only available in your mobile app of your band, just for your band. A lot of companies are creating online presence both on the web and on the mobile side via dedicated apps that you can tailor to your band's colors, needs, just like any other brand. I find that building a band is like building a brand. It's very similar. You need to know what you stand for and communicate these principles all the time throughout all your communications, be it email, Facebook page. Social media is hugely important, I think, nowadays for bands to have an online presence, much more than a website. That wasn't the case 5 or 10 years ago. So being aware of all the changes, listening to or reading music articles on technology, how people use technology in different ways, going to conferences like this, also finding the right help when it comes to marketing, people who know what the latest trends are, who know how to build a presence for your image overall. I think that's key, finding the right players, the right partners, just like we do. Like, we try to find the right partners all the time. When we don't do something or we don't want to do something, we find the right partners, and I think that's what the bands should do as well. Know what they are good at. Maybe it's just playing music, but maybe they're good at business as well. They can sell the tickets, or they can find someone else who can do it better for them.